As the clock winds down to the end of Justin Trudeau's reign of terror. And I know that's all perspective. It's all really just how do you perceive this man's job as a prime minister. And it baffles me to no end that people can think that he's done a grand job. But then on the other hand, you Trudeauites, you think that I, as a conservative for the time being, think that Harper was the greatest. And you couldn't understand why I could cheer for that guy. And I get it. But I also think that you should get why we don't fucking like Trudeau. And when we see a performance like he put on today, it's just like, oh, for fuck's sakes, again? How many times has this guy shed a tear for Canada? And it's all for him. He's crying because he's lost his fucking job. He lost his dream job, and no more flying around the world spending other people's money. Because if you've ever gone shopping or done anything, traveling, eating, staying at the finest fucking hotels on somebody else's dime, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, isn't it? That's right. I mean, it's like freebie vacation, even though I'm working a little. And all you're doing about working is, fucking pounding the flesh and just smiling. But Trudeau's performance today, I've got you. In the final days of this government. Oh, fuck. And I'm just waiting for a tear to go down his cheek. I'm like, come on. You can do it, Justin. I didn't buy it for a second. I just didn't. And, I'm being that guy. I'm being that guy that anything he does, I think, is bullshit at this particular point in time. I do. I am very, very pessimistic about Canada's future under that kind of leadership. And I believe Mark Carney, who's lied or just didn't get the story right, how many times already? He's showing that he's not a very astute politician. And I think fucking Poilievre, given a chance to debate the man, will probably clean his fucking clock. And if he doesn't, I'd be surprised. Why? Because Poilievre's been doing it for fucking 20 years. And as you liberals love to point out, if it was, again, the shoe on the other foot, you'd be like, he's so experienced. He's never lost a fucking election. You'd be doing the same shit the conservatives are, protecting their guy that hopes can bring change. The hypocrisy of it all and everything, the way the liberal left is acting right now is fucking hilarious. And we're starting to see in the polls that new guy bounce is slowly slipping a bit already. And it's just, you guys, these peaks and valleys are not really important. It's the trends over time. You get it now? Of course you do. I mean, if you're a liberal, you're already gone most likely anyway. So it's just, it'll never change. And I expect that these polls will start leveling out again and we'll get a momentary pause of calm in the voters. And the closer we get to election time, the further that gap's going to get. So let's hope that Carney thinks that he has nothing but to win a seat. That's his only fucking thing, to bring some fucking reality to his position. Give it some, depth. You actually have a seat. You can actually sit in question period and take some fucking questions from the opposition if you win the election. Otherwise, what good are you up in the gallery? What are you going to have, a radio talking into which puppet are you going to put up there to wah, 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 your shit? Champagne. Nobody can see him over the bench. That's why he steps into the aisleway every time he's about to start yelling across the fucking aisle, you stupid Anglos. Oh, guys, I look forward to the next few days when a new leader is chosen. Will Trudeau walk away? Will the new Prime Minister of the Liberal Party of Canada, because he's not Canada's Prime Minister, just the LPC's Prime Minister, will he have the cojones to call a fucking election? These are good times. Times of change. Change is good. You will see changes in me over the next little while. Well, at least the background anyway. Change is good. It can be very painful, extremely painful, and be drawn out over years. But change is good.